Good afternoon, Vikram. Hello, everyone. For those of you who might view these recordings later, we are here today with Professor Vikas Nain. Vikram, it's an honor to have you today, and thank you for giving me the time to speak to you. I was going to share a brief a bit about you. You are the co-founder of a Triad and a seasoned assistant professor in marketing, and with over 13 years of experience in digital marketing and personal branding. So I know about your experience in personal branding. This is what I'm most interested in. And I will just ask you a few questions, and hopefully we'll have the time for as many as possible. Could you tell me something about your career? What is the why behind? And I know that you support a lot of students to build their personal brand. I'm not sure if you have included personal branding classes, let's say, within the digital marketing classes.
Yeah, I take classes also. Like we have a scheduled classes for our students, like 1 hour in a week, where we do some hand-on sessions with them on these platforms, like what are the technical requirements, how to optimize their profiles, and what content they should post, what content they should consume. So we work on that also.
Oh, that's great. So what is the why behind what you actually do?
See, like I started this 4 5 years back, and uh, when I started my journey on LinkedIn, although I was there on other social media handles, and I have been following all those handles, and I was having an account there. But when I started my journey on a LinkedIn, which was a very professional network, and I saw that networking can play a very big role in like your growth in your professional journey. There are examples in India where uh, some of the individuals, just because of networking, they reach to a very different height. Like we have an individual named as Shantanu Naidu. So Shantanu Naidu, he created reflective collars for the street dogs, and then he approached Mr. Ratan Tata, one of the very famous industrialists in India. We recently lost him. He wrote a letter to Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata, being a pet lover, he was fond of pets. He was already having dogs, and he understood the idea. He invested in the idea, and since that day, the whole journey of Shantanu Naidu was very different. Now Shantanu is among the board members of Tata Group. He was sponsored by Ratan Tata in his master's education. He did his master's, I think, from California. So the journey of Shantanu was very different because of a single individual, which he got through these platforms. Similarly, there was an individual who who tweeted something about Tesla on Twitter, and Elon Musk retweeted, and their journey started from there. They become a friend on Twitter, and then Elon Musk invited him to Texas to take a Tesla tour. So if you channelize yourself in a right way on these platforms, definitely networking and creating a good personal brand can be very useful for your personal professional journey.
So actually the question, if you believe in the power of personal branding, it doesn't need any answer. But
Yeah.
I do want to ask you if you consciously build your personal brand, and if you do so, how? Let's say I'm interested in one or two particular things that you are doing consciously to build your personal brand.
Yeah, like when I started this journey as a professional to create a personal brand, I did intentionally did few things, like what kind of photo should be there. A professional photo should be there on all the platforms. I created a professional email ID for myself. I changed my all usernames, like they were more casual in the beginning. I created them a more professional one. I used some like I inculcated some of the keywords in my profile, like I optimized my profile also. So what kind of photo should be there, what kind of content I should post. Like now when I post something on LinkedIn or Facebook, it relates to digital marketing or personal branding, so that authenticity and consistency should be there on my profile, and it helps in building that personal brand.
Good advices for people that are still wondering if they should pay attention to personal branding.
Yeah.
So a question that it really matter a lot for all people that want to build a personal brand is, what are your brand values and how do you communicate them?
See, I always ask my students, or even the sessions which I take, that they need to understand their unique value proposition. Their UVP is very, very important. Just like in products and services, we have USPs, like the unique selling proposition for the product. Similarly, an individual needs to understand what sort of unique value proposition is there. What are their passion, what they are good about, what are their traits, so where they see themselves after 8 to 10 years, and then they should try to create a personal brand, because it's not like a 100-meter sprint. Personal branding is not running for 100 meters, it's a marathon. It will take a long time to build a personal brand. So they need to understand their unique value proposition. So UVP is very, very important when you're building a personal brand.